Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales. The first option done in this convoluted part of the story, and now Texas has seen a little blue light floating in the distance down a smaller corridor.
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? 1 beer or two, I'll drink to you.
So it may have been that they went the first left, and then all that happened. But then again, it may be that they went down that tight corridor to the right. First, after Tex saw a bit of light down the corridor, saying,
"This all seems oddly familiar to me."
Do you bring up the bit of light that's down the corridor?
Can I go again?
Sure.
Make him use a white gem.
I can easily delete it. Not gonna make him use a white gem to change something that I want changed.
I know, I'm just kidding.
It was really good otherwise.
I don't want it. Okay. Well, now, there appears to be some beer. What did you put in my hot chocolate?
Bear.
I'd like to keep that one.
Yeah. That'll go in the outtakes. That's just good outtakeness.
Well, now, there appears to be something down this hallway. What is wrong with me?
I don't know.
Just leave
Hey,
it.
we're not going to take like 20
No,
minutes.
Do one more. Just do one more.
There appears to be some sort of light down this hallway.
And now let's peek into the adventure itself. As the party squeezes into this first corridor they have encountered that is just a mere 5 feet wide. So, you are standing right there in that corridor with all those...
Am I by myself?
No.
Everybody's still
there.
What happened?
Yes.
So,
Did I turn into stone?
you did nothing.
What are you
You walked
doing?
like an Egyptian.
So then what's going on right now is there's some confusion in the story. A whole bunch of people tell the story one way, and a whole bunch of other people tell the story another way, and yet even more people tell the story another way, and it all leads out of this corridor, because that one told me that they just... What did I say? Should I plan which corridor you guys go down? And she's like, no, let's just go to the left. And I was like, okay, I won't make plans. You'll just do all of them.
Going down all the corridors, so we don't have to choose.
Everything resets at the end of the adventure point because all these corridors essentially lead to the same place. And so you can go down one corridor and have an adventure, or you can go down another corridor and have an adventure. And in essence, you didn't miss anything last game.
Sweet.
You can listen to it later, but
Except you
it's not that great.
Did because that fucking
It's been
floor.
3 months.
It was
Stupid fish.
It was the best.
That was the worst. Fuck that floor.
Stupid floor. So did I just
Stupid
elect
floor.
to not go down any corridors?
You were there.
Oh.
Yeah,
We
you
made
were
a
there
lot
in
of
the
bad
back.
choices.
You're just in the back,
Oh.
just kind of hanging out.
In that,
Just like
You just got trapped on the other side and were useless.
wow.
I just
was
found an
true.
article.
She
of
wasn't
60
useless. So she
times
wasn't
useless.
He wasn't
A
useless.
Florida
There's nothing
man
he could do.
ends up in the headlines, and I'm very happy.
There you go.
To be clear, we're resetting here. We are once again right back to 11 hours since your magic circle broke.
That was super random. Okay.
As you peer down the corridor, a faint flickering light becomes visible. The light begins to move through the hallway away from you, sputtering and waving just at the edge of your visual perception.
Let's go follow it.
Well, that's what Tex just offered, and you're following after it right now.
Good idea, Tex. Away we go. I turned into Mickey Mouse. I'm sorry.
So
I haven't done Penny in a while.
you can see that too, Tex?
I sure can.
Cool.
Don't know what it could be, but it's quite alluring.
Sometimes when I see lights, they're not really there.
You're interesting.
Are they usually red and blue? Because I'm pretty sure they're there.
Not if I run.
Then followed by a wee-oo, wee-oo.
So this corridor is 5 feet wide. So you all have to walk single file down this corridor. Who's in the lead? Is it Tex?
Yeah, I'll be in the lead.
And then followed by
Penny.
And then followed by...
I'll be in the back.
Ooh. Everybody waits. Penny heads out thinking everybody is behind Penny. 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet go by before anybody moves to go and follow flatulent Penny.
Every time I step.
I'll go next.
Okay. It's just my corduroy pants. Cool. Alabama continues in third, followed by
Yep.
Maryland Jane. Okay, Maryland Jane. And last but not least is Florida Man. This is what I picture, the 5 of you heading down the hallway. Now, it is only 35 feet long. You run into the end of this hallway very soon, but Tex and Penny, given that you're so tall, Penny, you see the little light go to the right. So when you get to the end of the hallway, you see there is a 5-foot wide turn, 90 degrees to the south, up to the right for you. And then it opens up again to the east. So it's like a little dog leg.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. But it opens up into a 10-foot wide long hallway.
I feel like that's a very messed up looking dog.
Yes. And the little light is, again, 35 feet away from you, just outside the range of it's in the dim light area of your continual flame torches, the 4 of them that you have, and it's bobbing away, and it turns again, this time to the left, now heading north, and it leaves your field of view.
Can we speed up?
Sure. You move quicker.
Yeah.
This means that you're starting to not check for traps and be really assiduous about where you're going and tapping things. So Penny just moves around Tex and starts to pick up the pace. Did anybody else pick up the pace?
Pick up the paces. No.
Maryland's going to keep going her speed.
So everybody else travels at regular speed, which means you're traveling only 30 feet, 15 feet around every 6 seconds. So you're moving very slowly typically as you're traversing this area, because that's how I felt everybody's been since you realized there were traps in this place. Now, the corridor you're going down right now is 70 feet long, so it takes a good bit of time to get to the end there, and it turns to head to the north left for you, and it's a big, wide 10-foot by 10-foot hallway, kind of like the hallway in this basement where you turn, and there's this big, long, wide, long hallway down the way. Are you going to try and catch this bobbing, glowing light, or are you just picking up the speed to see if you can catch up to it a bit?
I just want to be able to keep it in my eye. Like, I want to be able to still see it. So when it turns a corner, I want to quickly speed up so I can see it. And then, does that make sense? So I just want to make sure I don't lose sight of it.
Okay. No matter how fast you travel, it manages, unless you're starting to sprint.
I probably won't sprint.
Okay. So if you're just moving at regular standard movement rates, it's keeping ahead of you just in your field of light. Okay. And it doesn't go around a corner until, you're closing in on it, sort of thing. It's not going to dash away, it doesn't seem, but this glowing ball of maybe friendly light is what it seems like.
That's why I'm following it. I like friendly light.
You speak to it at all?
I'm assuming it's inanimate. Penny is assuming that.
Well, it's definitely animate.
Well, not conscious? What's the word for that? Not
unconscious?
Sure.
Sentient?
Yeah, not sentient.
Yeah.
That's a very good word.
Oh,
it
okay.
is. Yeah.
So you don't say anything.
I don't say anything to it. I just want to follow it.
So, yes, you follow it. You're hurrying along. Now, Penny has outdistanced herself from the rest of you. The group, you're 30 feet behind Penny at this point.
Can we still see her?
Yeah, you can make out Penny because, again, your continual flame torches give you bright light for 30 feet and dim light for an additional 30 feet. So you can make out Penny dimly in the dim light.
Damn it, Penny, slow down.
Penny doesn't hear that.
I'm far away.
Damn it, Penny, slow down. No.
That voice is so breathy.
I know, it's just...
Do you need a lozenge?
What?
Because her voice is
You
all
talking to
scratchy.
the willow, the thingy now? All right. You're making your way down this other passageway, Penny, and I need you to make a perception check.
I'm going to perceive things.
Yes.
How well is the question?
Ooh, 16.
Okay, cool. You are walking up. Of course, you got your torch there. You're not traveling at full speed. There is a pit in front of you, a 10-foot deep pit that is 10 feet across. And you can see as you near it, you're like, whoa, wait, a pit.
Whoa, a pit.
The little bobbing light, though, is on the other side of the pit. And you can see there is a blockage beyond the pit.
Sacrifice.
No.
What do you mean by
I'm on it.
blockage?
I'll read
Sorry.
this. So everybody else comes around the corner and you see Penny stop. And she's just standing there. And you all see a little glowing ball of light move to the edge of the wall, pass beyond this blockage that you can just barely make out based on where you are, and vanish from sight. And I will read the text. You come upon a 10-foot wide pit that stretches across the corridor. Beyond the pit is a wedge-shaped stone block or pillar that blocks the passage. And the light ahead of you that you had been following is nowhere to be seen, as though it has somehow passed through the pillar. Well, I've told you, it's passed on the edge of the pillar. There you go.
It's about time you guys got here. Did you see that?
I did not see what you would classify as that.
That little ball of light, just disappeared behind that pillory weirdy thingy.
We have arrived, obviously. The light goes out when you arrive.
I don't know if that's a compliment or what that is. That's weird.
Just speaking from experience.
Okay. Well, part of me kind of wants to just take off and go after it.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea.
Are you being sarcastic? I can't tell.
That's a
Yes.
fair question. I had the same thought.
You know what, Penny? Follow the light.
Well, I don't trust you. What do you guys think? Should we go after it?
I mean, if we all go together, yeah.
Can I see if there's any kind of a trap door where the light... Oh, you said there's a pit and then there's the wall on the other side, or...
Pillar.
Oh, pillar.
Wedge thingy.
Pillar wedge thingy. But there's a pit that we have to cross to get there.
10 feet.
10 feet. Have we slept yet? Did we sleep yet? No. Yeah, because the last time we used levitate, it was in the other one and we reset. I'm going to just levitate over.
No, you've
No, it's
already
from when
levitated.
we've been to the pool is the last thing we did.
You as a player have levitated.
But I thought every time...
Oh, any hit points that you've suffered along the way, you'll continue to suffer from.
What?
Oh yeah, it's got to be fair.
Because
This is ridiculous.
the last thing that we did
The story's
was
not
his
clear.
nymph thing, and
So we live each story, but then
Yeah.
we reset, but then we still have the injuries from the previous story?
yeah,
How am I going to keep track of this otherwise?
yeah, it's Russian doll.
I don't
It's
know,
it's
man.
fine.
So
Okay.
it's 10 feet across. You don't have to levitate. You could literally jump it.
Okay, yeah, actually, let's just jump. I'm pretty long. I could probably step.
Cool.
No, but I'll jump.
All right.
Acrobatic.
Does the human want assistance? Because I can carry you.
Really? You can?
Yeah,
What's your strength?
lot.
I have a 5
I have advantage for
athletics.
carrying.
I'm fine. Florida man's just going to step a couple of feet back, run, and jump over the thing.
Okay,
Sure.
I
I
was
love it.
just offering some color.
Maryland was already preparing and doing that first. So let's let Maryland jump across first. What are you doing, Alabama?
I'm going to watch this happen
Oh, okay,
before I
cool.
decision how I'm going to get across.
What are you doing, Tex?
I shall also be watching this.
Okay.
We're just going to stand back.
Got your
23.
scorecards. Cool.
Yeah, less good.
Damn it.
12.
12. Totally fine. Yeah, you could jump 10 feet of
I know.
a running start.
I ran, and
Yes. Cool.
It's one of those rough jumps where you forget where the end is a little bit. So I'm still strong and athletic enough that I make it, but it's you kind of hit the edge of the lip with your stomach, and the big oof sound and it sounded like it hurt, but it didn't. It was just more my pride and ego.
That's fair.
I did a cool somersault and left.
Sorry?
Landed.
Oh, and then I say, Penny, you didn't see that, did you?
Sure, didn't. Maryland, help me up.
Maryland helps Florida man up, and as she does it, she just says, "Smooth. Hey, Alabama, you gonna join us?"
It's pretty crowded over there,
Yeah.
with Penny having flown over. Yes?
Yes, sorry.
Cool. I don't know how you're doing this.
I wings flap.
It's 10 feet wide.
I
You're
glide.
16-foot wingspan.
Did they go in front of me?
How do you...
Dude, I Superman
you
it.
Superman?
Superman at home.
Again, I don't really care. It's a 10-foot wide pit. So you glide
Can I offer?
over.
I do Batman jump glide. Like he doesn't flap. He just
You don't have a cape.
he has wings. He doesn't have cape. He have wings.
Who?
Batman.
Batman has a cape. He
No
doesn't
have cape.
wings.
Have wings.
What?
No.
Does he have cape?
Batman
Yeah,
for
he does.
sure has cape.
And has wings.
No, you're
No.
When he
Oh,
jumps down, yes.
Batman does not have
All
wings.
the animated series that has the wings out and he goes, woo.
That's his cape.
No.
That's
Yeah.
Aren't you thinking of
Okay.
Nightwing?
I show you.
Okay.
No.
Nightwing doesn't have wings
No,
either.
he doesn't.
So just Hawkman has wings.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Hawkman.
Batman have wings
No,
in his suit.
At-
I show
feel
you
like
later.
She keeps saying Batman have wings, and I feel like, do you think that's a race of people? Is that like a
That's where the
type?
coronavirus is
The
from.
Batman?
The Batman.
I heard it was from snakes. But
if anyone from
nonetheless.
DC is listening, can you at the podcast just to confirm if Batman have wings?
and have wings.
No,
in video
no
game, he
wings.
have wing. Go. Oh.
He holds his cape.
He just holds his cape. You're just so upset at me. Look at
That's all he does. He holds his cape. He glides.
this.
Batman have wings.
Okay, that's neither here nor there.
Putting this to bed, guys.
We're in front of a triangular stone. There's like 5 feet on one side of it, 5 feet on the other side of it, and not much space. So the three of you can kind of hang out. Tex in Alabama, you're watching these three kind of crowd into this space where there's this triangular piece of masonry. Big, tall picture. It's like a big, tall pillar that is a triangle. And the edges of that triangle pillar seem to almost touch the walls on either side.
It's triangle.
So we see
Wow,
that you
thanks.
didn't fail geometry. Wow. Okay.
Technically, it's a prism.
I don't know what's in the water today, guys.
You know what, Aaron? Sounds like everybody went to beer.
Beer to beer to beer to
I
beer.
don't know what that was.
Maryland's gonna check for some traps around
Cool.
this pillar and see if she can like wedge her way behind it.
Okay, yeah, start digging around. Go ahead, make an investigation check. What's up, Alabama?
Hey.
So there's no room for us to jump over.
Not a ton of room, no.
Well, Tex,
I guess we set up base camp here and let them.
we could start a fire and make some food, some rations,
Some rations.
some rations.
No.
Sticking to it.
So we're stuck.
We're not stuck.
We are currently.
I mean, we could join them, but
There's
it's a little bit tight.
there's not a lot of room over there.
I like to squeeze into tight places.
That's a little too much information for me.
It's a tight spot.
Let's say you were talking about that.
Are you like standing on the edge and talking to each other? Or did like one of you sit and dangle your feet into the
Oh, I
pit?
sat.
Cool.
I'm just
Can I
kind of.
look? Can I see what's down in the pit?
Sure.
Is there treasure?
No.
Is there bones?
There is, in fact, bones in the bottom of this
Ooh.
pit. There's no spikes or anything. It's literally just some remains, humanoid remains, at the bottom of this 10-foot deep pit.
Is there Arizona's bones?
You could, I don't, maybe?
How would you even tell?
I mean,
She has perfect bones.
So you just look down, you're like, that's a good looking femur.
That must be Arizona.
that's a tip-top tibia right there.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Fantastic phalanges.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All the same length. Perfectly round skull.
What's happening right now?
Look at those teeth. Take dental records.
Yeah, for sure. Dental records and
Marvelous
TNT.
mandible.
I think it's best for us to just hold up here, and if they can figure out a way across, through this pyramid thing,
Prism.
then we can go. But see, this is why I don't talk a lot, because I can't fucking talk.
You know, it's a podcast. You can always like take a moment, say
Collect
it again
yourself.
the correct way, and then you sound like a genius because I cut all the shit.
Yeah, but it's funnier that way.
It is
How deep is the pit? Is it also 10 feet?
Yeah, it's only 10 feet.
Do I see anything shiny on any of the
Make
bones?
a perception check.
Find some treasure. Ah, come on.
Nat
Did I
one?
fall in because I leaned too far forward?
You tell what happened. What'd you roll?
I got a nat 1.
So you tell me what you did.
Yeah, I think I did.
Oh boy.
So Alabama is kind of checking out the bones, and he's sitting on the ledge already, and he kind of leans forward trying to get a look at them because he can't really see because his eyes seem kind of blurry. And as he's leaning forward, he sneezes. And as he sneezes, he tumbles into the pit.
As a reaction, can I try and grab Alabama from falling in?
Here's a blue gem first, and you may make a dexterity saving
like the
throw
sneeze.
to attempt to grab
Your
Florida, Alabama.
Crabs falls in.
11?
No, you fall into.
Oh
How do I fall in with an 11?
Oh, I just decided.
That's
how that works.
That's how DMing works.
no! Oh no, you actually caught, but
You're plus 7.
And I rolled a 4.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, terrible roll for you.
Did we? I'm assuming we all see this
Now
happen.
you're busy with the prism thingy.
What a nice prism!
And they were like chatting for a little while, and oof, they fell in. Cool.
Well,
You're-
now I'm closer, so
Yeah,
now I can look for more treasure.
Absolutely. Down there amongst the bones, you find a ring.
ooh, shiny.
So back to the prism, and how'd you do on your investigation check?
A 16.
Oh, you notice there are grooves and scratches in the floor, actually, in a circular sort of fashion.
Gotta rotate the prism. No? Okay.
Oh, I'll push.
Okay,
Start
I
pushing.
think we have to try and no, just don't not just push, but like push and pull at the same time.
Okay, I'll push you.
That
pull.
seems counterproductive.
No, oh my god. Okay, Florida man.
I'm gonna start pushing.
Go, no, stop.
Cool. Florida Man starts pushing. Florida Man, you're not on the same side as Maryland, right? So you start pushing.
Okay, I'm gonna
Maryland,
pull.
Maryland, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, damn it.
It's gonna throw the
Do-
prism on you.
Because we've fallen into the pit, do we hear them any clearer about what they're doing?
You've heard them all along. You'll probably hear them less.
Sorry.
Roll a d8, please.
Damn it. I'm gonna kill you after this.
push.
5.
What's your strength modifier?
+3.
You take 8 points of
Yeah.
bashing damage
Bam!
as your fingers get caught in the prism as Florida Man pushes it before you can do anything, and you don't get your fingers out in time as the corner comes around. And yeah, that's probably, what do you say when you get your fingers smooshed?
Ow.
Wow, really?
I don't even hear that.
8
So I-
points of damage? And that's-
You're an actress.
At first, it's just that, ow.
Build
But
up.
she's also like the shock first.
Okay, cool.
Right? And then the shock wears off, and then, motherfucker, hands,
And it's at that point that Alabama falls in the pit.
That's why we're
Because-
distracted.
Yeah, everyone's distracted. A bunch of weird stuff happens. Alabama sneezes.
That was beautiful. That was an amazing sneeze.
This is a bad sneeze.
No, it was a good sneeze.
Oh, good sneeze.
It was a nice comical sneeze.
It was great.
And it was the chew that sent him over.
You should have
'cause
seen
the,
the you should have seen the levels that happened with the sneeze because you managed to pop the microphone. I know.
That's how good of a sneeze it was.
Florida Man.
I can keep on pushing.
damn it, Florida man, stop.
So it starts to push towards you, and you
Ow,
start to have to
ow.
scramble out of the way as it spins. But of course, it's these big wall, and the big wall starts going like this to you.
Can you not? Can you stop?
Just go with it.
Oh, what? No, that's not how this works.
Florida Man,
Stop.
you create a 2-foot wide gap
Yeah.
where you can see on the other side around
I stopped.
this thing. Yeah, and now you've
hate
spun
you.
the prism a quarter turn,
Yeah.
pushed Maryland almost into the pit. Actually, just make another dexterity save because it's so much fun to see you do it.
Oh gosh, you can come join us.
Go to the pit.
Make the sacrifice.
15.
Yeah, that's good enough to bump into Penny and make Penny have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Lord.
Oh, she's fine.
15.
So how do you get out of the way of all of this? Because there's you don't have a 5-foot space anymore. Maryland has just occupied your 5-foot space. There's only 2 5-foot spaces, Florida Man in one, Maryland in the other.
She digs her talons into the wall and just kind of hangs there. Just
Cool. Yeah, I love it.
And the instinct, right?
That's
just
great.
hangs in.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
Okay.
Ooh, the wall is
Damage to
the
the
wall is lava.
2.
You take 2 points of acid damage.
Oh no.
All right.
What voice is that?
She's upset. That's her upset
Oh my
voice.
god, I've flung myself at the wall over the pit, and I'm clinging to the lime wall. Yes.
Florida Man causes hand damage and acid damage to 2 local women.
Headline.
I like it.
Damn it, Florida man.
All right, I'm going to start going through the wall. Bye, guys. You want to
Okay.
come?
Maryland is now going to close it.
What?
No.
Just after all that?
Yeah.
Wait, Alabama, did you fall down?
Did you wait for Florida Man to get through before you started closing it?
She was just kidding.
I mean, it definitely would be a strength off. Okay, the 2 of you in the pit. You're there with the remains of the humanoid figures. There's a shiny ring that you find. It is a silver ring with a solitaire diamond.
I'm gonna keep it. It's way better than the ring I had for Arizona.
Looks a lot like that ring, actually.
Oh crap!
Kyle.
What?
So
Just
sad.
said it looked a lot like it. Jury's out as to whether or not it actually is the ring.
Wouldn't.
It is.
Yeah, sure. Okay, sure. Yeah, Alabama totally believes that to be the case.
I was gonna say there was an inscription that on the inside that he found.
There's an inscription in the ring
Yeah.
that he gave to
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah.
What's the inscription say?
I love you forever and always, no matter how our paths go.
Yeah, cool.
Big ring.
The ring says that on the inside.
Oh.
Alabama bursts into tears and drops to his knees
Cool.
and
Tex,
is like hugging and collecting all the bones.
these bones are like 100 years old.
So as she's collecting the bones,
Yeah,
or as he's
he-
collecting
yeah.
the bones, they just kind of just turn into dust.
The bones are going to stay. Definitely bony bones. But there's no evidence of flesh or any sort of degradable things down here. It's just dust and bones.
Why are you upset with all the bones? And why are you collecting them?
Because I found her ring.
Okay, say it again.
Say what?
The last thing Florida Man said.
I'm going into the thing? Going into the wall? You Florida Man.
The headline?
No, what did Florida Man say when you went through the wall?
I think it was bye guys or something.
Bye, guys.
Hear that up top. Just sequencing the time here.
Oh, okay. I have to go take away iPads probably. Let me know when you want me to leave.
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh.
Bye, guys.
Went through the bye guys.
Bye, guys. Yoink. No, I'm just going to take iPads away.
Yeah.
Turn off lights.
See you soon. Penny, roll another d6.
Oh, me?
Yeah, of course.
Who, me?
Yes, you could have.
2 again.
Another 2 points of acid damage.
I haven't even had a chance to let go yet.
There's no space for you to let go.
Freaking Florida Man.
Well,
Didn't Florida
there's
Man
totally
just leave?
space for Penny to let go. Penny could just fall into the pit. That's
Hey,
easy
I
enough.
let go and I fall into the pit.
Cool. Okay. You just didn't say that last time. I
I-
made you take damage, and then you just meh.
I thought
Okay.
opportunity would come later.
Oh, you're in charge. You let go and fall into the pit.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And I fell on top of
That's
Alabama.
like 10 feet. Okay.
Accidentally. It's from the acid down.
Something
Like,
heavy falls right on top of you. Bye, guys. Woomph.
I was in the middle of crying my heart out.
You seem fine now. Or is that out of character? Sorry.
Ring falls out of your
Sorry.
grasp and rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Falls
Okay.
into a crack.
Alabama gathers. He gets super strength. He's not very strong, but in this moment he gets mom strength. And he heaves Penny off of him and quickly crawls towards the crack and tries to dig in the crack and get it. And he's tears falling down his face because no one said anything about these bones being as old as they are. So he still thinks one of them is Arizona.
Yeah, you don't know what he's thinking.
No.
He seems to be under the effect of some sort of magical geas. Like, he got weird suddenly. Not only that, but he's in the pit with a whole bunch of human bones.
What the heck?
Alabama has appeared to have found a ring that may have belonged to Arizona, but that does not necessarily mean that Arizona is no longer of this earth.
You get the ring out.
Yes. It has to be her ring.
Her wing.
Wing. Has to be her chicken wing.
Batman is neither engaged nor has wings.
See, there was a wing.
I found Arizona's ring and all these bones. My beloved is dead, and she's here in this pit, and I just am so sad.
I reiterate my previous statement. How are you so sure that these bones belong to Arizona?
A ring.
That may have fallen off while she jumped over the pit.
Look at these perfect, shiny, pearly bones.
Bones?
I'm sticking to it.
We know English.
I'm sticking it. It's good. It's bones.
You're so upset you can't pronounce the letter R.
But there's no R in bones.
Nope.
Well, I mean, if you put it at the end. Ow.
I quit.
Wow.
I stick to what I said.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
I mean, you're blubbering, right? Like
Yeah.
tears are pouring down your face.
Yeah.
You're all like your nose is all red and runny. So
There's
no
snot
doubt, like, yeah, snot
everywhere.
everywhere.
And eating it.
Penny's gonna wrap a wing around him.
Cool, like
Try to comfort
so
him.
kind of like a cape.
Yep. Kind of like a cape.
Oh,
But I hold in my little talons and I wrap around him.
All right.
I turn in to Penny and I put my face on her chest and I blow into it like a Kleenex.
It's gonna hurt. It's like leathery skin.
That's okay.
Okay.
I've got a rough face.
I accept it and
It's
I pat
just
him on the head.
moisturizing. Tex, it's really awkward.
I'm awestruck right now.
These are your sister's bones.
No, they're not.
Mary.
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.